Hello, everyone. It has been a long time since we had our last class together. So I've decided to upload some lessons online. I hope that every one of you is doing okay. Please, and please, million times, stay safe, keep your hands clean, and don't touch your nose or mouth or your face in general, but otherwise we're going to take you to hospital. Oh, don't be afraid. I'm just joking. So I wish that you will enjoy the lesson. And sorry if I make some mistake because this is my first video. And peace. Hello again. In this unit, you will be able to speak or talk about a book you enjoyed reading or you actually enjoyed reading at the moment. Are you ready? Yes. So let's go to activity A and read the instructions together. It says, write the correct kind of book under each book cover. Do we have any new words that we don't know their meaning? Yes, I would say book cover. What is book cover? A book cover is a protective covering that binds the pages all together. So this is the book cover. It protects the pages of the book. But the main purpose of book cover is it conveys the theme or the purpose of the book. In other words, I mean, whenever you look at the book cover, you can guess what the story is about. Okay, now let's move on to the next terms. Let me just erase this line and go to the next words. We have romance, fantasy, fable, adventure, biography, and the last word is mystery. Romance is a fiction that depicts a love story among the characters. Fantasy, it's a type or a kind of book that describes situations that are very different from real life, something unreal, and it involves magic too. We have the next word, which is fable. Fable is a short story with animals as characters. It conveys a moral. A moral is a lesson you learn from the experiences you had in your life. I repeat, a moral is a lesson that you learn from the experiences you had or you will be having in this life. Now, the word adventure is a fiction too, in which the characters undertake an adventure and it involves physical danger too. And it's a very exciting to read adventure books. And the next word is biography. Biography is a kind of book too that portrays or speaks about a life story of someone in a chronological order, which means it depicts his life since he was born or she was born till his or her death. And the last word is mystery. Mystery, it can be a novel, it can be a story, it can be a play or a movie too. And it deals with puzzling crimes, a crime that you cannot solve by your own. The only one who can solve this puzzled crime is the detective. So the detective deals with cases like murder, okay, like a murder story, okay? So we've just finished explaining the words. Now let's do the activity together according to the book covers we have now. We have The Lion and the Mouse. As you can see, the book cover has a lion and a mouse. So it's a story that includes animals as characters. So it must be a fable, as I mentioned or explained before. The second book cover has a picture of a man whose name is Abraham Lincoln. For those who don't know Abraham Lincoln, he is the first US president in the American history. So it tells his life story. So it must be a biography. The next word or the next book cover has a detective, and its title is Sherlock Holmes, and you can see a magnifier and a boy who is a bit worried about something. So it is a mystery. The next word or the next book has an apple, a red apple, holded by someone, and its title is Twilight, and Twilight is one of the famous movies in this decade. So it involves some wolves and it depicts unreal things, and whenever something is very different from real life, it must be a fantasy. The next book cover has a parrot and a pirate who is planning to attack, or he's ready to attack the enemy. So it involves some physical danger, so it must be an adventure book. And the last picture, we can see flowers and a man holding a girl, or he's hugging a girl. So it must be a love story, and its title is Romeo and Juliet. It's one of the famous Shakespeare's masterpieces in English literature. So it must be romance. So we finished activity A. Now let's move on to activity B. So it says practice the conversation with your partner using the words above. So you are at home, so you cannot practice this conversation with a partner. So please practice this conversation with one of your family members or relatives. It says, what kind of books do you like? I like fantasy, romance, adventure, or mystery books. What do you like? I like fables or biographies. So I really want you to practice this conversation and answer these questions at the end of this video. First question is, how often do you read books? What kind of books do you like to read, and why do you like reading them? The last question is, what was the last story you read? Can you please give me a summary about it? Okay. Thank you so much. This is the end of our video. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and see you in the coming lessons. Goodbye.